Hello and welcome. I'm Abhishek Singh, and you're watching Market Movers, a must watch show if you want to make bumper profits, enter into the right sectors at the right time, and find out when to book profits. So, whether you're a serious trader or someone who trades part time, I promise you, in under 10 minutes, if you watch the complete show, you'll walk away with all that you need to know about the stock markets, including what moved the markets today and what's likely to happen tomorrow. So let's dive right in. As always, we have with us Vaishali Parekh, Vice President, Technical Research at Prabhudas Lilladher. Welcome to the show, Ms. Parekh.
Hi, thank you, Abhishek.
Now, before I ask you the first question, let me quickly talk about the highlights. So the market hasn't really given the kind of moves that it has been for the past few days. But that said, it's still holding strong, and Nifty 50 closed in green. So, ma'am, according to you, what do you think happened in the markets today?
We opened very strong, and we were seeing good momentum in almost all the frontline stocks and all. But during the latter part of the day, we have seen some selling pressure coming in. But I guess that's because of the truncated week. Tomorrow being the holiday, so it was a little bit of a profit booking. So once again, we have closed at the resistance belt of 24,600. So let's wait and watch because we still have an open. Projected value of target of 24,800, 900. So let's see what happens on Thursday.
Certain sectors, have been doing very well. Of course, that includes infra, railways, and of course, PSU banks. So today, the PSU bank stocks, although we didn't see the kind of moves that we saw last week, but the stocks are holding strong.
Yes, definitely. So those were my recommendations. Also, actually, yesterday we had chosen SBI and Canara Bank. It did open strong, but it's sustaining well. So our view still remains positive. Only if we break a decisive break of 53,000 in Nifty, Bank Nifty, 52,000. Sorry, the support levels. If these level break, then we may see some profit booking coming in these stocks as well. But for now, PSU banks are holding very well.
Right. And from the point of view of budget, because we're talking about in terms of the expectations from the budget, increased capex. Are there any particular stocks which you're looking at?
Well, so far we have been very positive on all the railway stocks, the power stocks, the defense stocks. But I guess it's already preempted, and I think it's a wait and watch. I would rather say at every juncture one should keep either a trailing stop loss or start booking partial profit because we've seen a very good run up. So I guess it has to be like I have been maintaining. It has to be a disciplined trading from here on.
Right. And your yesterday's recommendations, which of course included SBI, Canara Bank, and AB Corp, the stocks are, of course, the PSU stocks are holding. But what about AB Corp? Do you want people to stay in these stocks?
Well, we are still holding on. In fact, the whole AB group, we had also recommended AB RFL and AB CAP. They are all holding very well. So as of now, they are looking quite positive. So it's a hold for now.
All right. In terms of macros, of course, this entire week will be all about budget. I mean, we discussed it briefly yesterday. Have you seen any impact of that? Any changes caused by that in the markets today, or that's already incorporated?
In fact, the positive sector, which is still showing a lot of strength right now, is the insurance sector. If you see LIC, also SBI, HDFC Life, all these are still doing very well. And LIC of India, that is another stock which has closed very well. So, these are the stocks which are still showing a lot of conviction.
Right. LIC is up more than 4% today.
Yes, so that would be one of my recommendations for today. And I think we have seen a good volume surge, good price surge, price and volume action is very good. So I think that is one stock to look out for.
All right. So let's get to that. In fact, let's get to that segment and let's start talking about the recommendations that you have for tomorrow, because that is one segment which people wait and watch this show for. So please.
Definitely. So, one stock which I have brought today is NoSil. On a weekly chart, it has closed above the resistance. If you see, 313 has been a very strong resistance, which we witnessed a couple of times. But today we have closed above that. So, 300 now acts as a stop loss, and 330 to 345 would be the next positional trading target. The other one was IRB Infra, which is also shown good volume and sustaining well above the moving averages. So 66 will act as a stop loss. The first target that I would be looking at in this is 78. And as I mentioned, LIC of India, stop loss of 1050, look for a target of 1200.
Yes, NoSil is certainly very close to its all-time high. And as you were saying that, it's very nicely set up, trading close to its 52-week high. So these are your recommendations for this week. And anything else that people should sort of, watch out for? Any particular sectors ahead of the budget? Because, there are a couple of holidays before the budget is actually out.
So, well, we are seeing good movement coming in FMCG. So, of that, I do like Tata Consumer. That too has sustained well amidst all the choppiness that we have witnessed during the latter part of the day. And the other stock to my liking is Coal India. Coal India has also
All right.
sustained well above 500 levels. So, these two stocks I think should do well in days to come.
All right. And what about Nifty and Bank Nifty? Do you see them remaining range bound for the rest of the week?
Well, if we see a close about 24,600, like I mentioned, we have a weekly target projection of 24,800 to 24,900. Bank Nifty needs to give us a clear breakout or a breakdown of 52,000 to 53,000. That would decide the trend.
Right. So this week, again, as we talked about yesterday, is more about sort of, waiting and watching because the market seems to be poised. We will find out once the budget is out whether the market is setting itself up for an up move or a down move, but we'll only find that out tomorrow. In fact, not tomorrow, next week. But on that note, thank you for taking out the time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.